Welcome to Pro Wrestling Weekly with Steve Reapers, Josh Burrell, and Haydn Fox. And if you're not down with the wolf pack, you will rest in pieces.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Pro Wrestling Weekly. It's been a while, but we are back and better than ever. Little tip of the hat to Eric Bischoff for that one. But yes, we are back. This is episode number 27, I'm pretty sure, so pretty awesome to announce that. I'm here with the Wolf Pack first, Haydn Fox.
It's good to be back with the Wolf Pack.
And Josh, the real female dog, Morale.
The basic bitch, you mean?
Oh no, it wasn't.
I was ill last week. Exactly. I'm not a female. Well, I was sick last week, so that's why we didn't do it last. Passing out and shit. So, yeah. Thanks to me, there was no episode last week. Yay!
Exactly. So
I'm back now.
We have a little bit to cover today. First, I'd like to cover Fastlane. Now, Fastlane took place last Sunday, if I'm remembering that correctly. And
Yeah.
overall, the pay-per-view, it was okay. I'd give it a low C+ at best. But there's only 3 matches that I want to focus on, as I think that's what really mattered the most out of that pay-per-view. So, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, Charlotte versus Bayley, and Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. The rest, like the undercard, was alright. I didn't appreciate the filler matches with Cesaro versus Jinder Mahal and Big Show versus Rusev. That was unneeded. But I want to start off with Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Roman Reigns beat Braun Strowman cleanly compared to what people thought would have ended in a disqualification to protect both of these wrestlers. What are your guys' thoughts on it now that we're a week removed from it?
I'd give it a grade of F. F for fuck all of it. Fuck this pay-per-view. Fuck it. Fuck Raw. So yeah, no, Roman Reigns should have lost. But clean to Braun Strowman. And then Braun Strowman could have been facing Undertaker, and then WrestleMania would have been better as a whole. But no, Roman Reigns going to have to fucking win clean against the Undertaker of all fucking people. And Roman Reigns, thank you, Vince. Thank you fucking very much. I hope Matt Hardy eats you and deletes you. In real life.
Alright, Hayden, let's see if you'll take a less of a cannibalistic approach to this.
Now, as we all know, I'm much calmer than Josh, so... But, still, hated Fastlane. I'd give it probably a grade A, to be honest. Just
That's
not a
worse,
good
isn't it?
paper. Probably not. It's one of the worst but pay-per-views I've seen. To be honest,
Agreed.
it was horrible. And to protect both superstars, they should have made it to make them both look strong. Because as we all know, Vince McMahon liked Roman Reigns in more ways than bloody one. So, to protect them both, like Steve said, everyone thought it was going to be a DQ finish or something like that. Yet Reigns beat Braun clean, and we all know he's going to win Taker at WrestleMania. Now, I'll save that bit for a different time nearer Mania, because I don't want to go off on one and rant for half an hour just on Reigns. But they needed to make them both look strong. And Reigns winning clean was the worst option they could have gone for.
That's an understatement. And let me proclaim that Vince McMahon likes big sweaty men. In every which way possible.
So I said more ways than one.
Exactly. Roman Reigns, Vince McMahon likes that Roman Reigns grapefruits.
Oh god. So let me ask you guys this. We saw something from Braun Strowman during the match that we, well, I mean, personally, I didn't think we would ever see him do this, but he attempted to do a splash off the top rope. Not the middle rope, the top rope. Now, granted, he didn't connect with it because Roman Reigns likes to roll out of things, but what did you guys think of a guy the size of Braun Strowman doing a splash like that?
It just shows off his athleticism in the ring, really, and I enjoy watching Strowman in the ring. You wouldn't think a big man like that would be able to go to the top rope, attempt to splash. He probably would have connected it if they allowed it. Look at his drop kicks. Look at how fast he is. His pace is amazing.
He'll end up like Big Show in a few years. Facing a retired basketball player that's overrated and can't move for shit.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you've got to enjoy it in the moment, and that's what I like about Strowman. I'm enjoying him in the moment that he's in right now. He honestly is one of the reasons why I still watch Raw.
I don't watch Raw anymore.
I don't watch it live, but I don't watch it live, but I do watch it afterwards.
I don't watch it full stop now. I've just given up. Like, what's the point? I just read the dirt sheets and that's all I need to do for Raw. It's the A show, the show, more like.
I do watch SmackDown live, to be honest. So.
Yeah, of course. Everyone should.
Exactly.
Right on. So, following that match, the semi-main event, if you want to call it that, was Charlotte versus Bayley, with Bayley retaining the women's championship and Charlotte losing the pay-per-view streak that she was on. Now,
this again is one of...
Go ahead.
This again, just losing the pay-per-view streak at Fastlane. What is the point when WrestleMania, at the time, was 28 days away? 4 weeks, that's all they needed to do. Let Charlotte regain the belt. She should have lost the pay-per-view streak at Mania. That was the most logical sense to do it there. But Bayley winning at Fastlane, like, losing the pay-per-view streak. Charlotte in ring is way better than Bayley. Sorry, Bayley fans. And I just don't get the sense of the Raw making Bayley win this match.
It's because Charlotte's probably winning at Mania. Again. It's probably what's happening.
That would almost seem pointless then. Like, if she is going to win at Mania, and that's been the plan the whole entire time, why wouldn't you just keep the pay-per-view streak?
Because then it's because they don't want people emphasising on the fact that WrestleMania is bigger than any streak now. Because Taker's streak's gone, so what's the point in keeping focus on any streak at WrestleMania when the Undertaker's was the only one that really mattered, to be honest. Charlotte pay-per-view streak never mattered. The Undertaker's WrestleMania streak always mattered until it lost at 30. So they don't want to focus on any other thing, like the streak other than the Undertaker at WrestleMania.
No, I agree 100%.
So that's why she lost it at Fastlane.
But like, I don't see why they would put so much emphasis on the streak on commentary and then like have it lost at Fastlane. Well, of all pay-per-views they do it at Fastlane. Like that's not what I'm having a hard time grasping that.
They need the headlines. They need the headlines in the news, in like major news articles every pay-per-view. They're not just satisfied with WrestleMania having all the media coverage. Because now ESPN are in bed with WWE. They want more media attention. That's got them more hungry for like the ITVs of the world covering WWE on their sports section. Do you know what I mean?
No,
That's what they want. They don't care if they get the wrestling fan like us to watch. They want people like the little kids, the adult that doesn't really know what wrestling is, or basically someone who doesn't know what the product is, to brainwash them and thinking that product's good, if you know what I mean. So they're trying to grab the headlines so they can get that type of audience. So basically, what's the case and why she lost?
You said basically.
Yeah.
Basically, okay, whatever. Puns. What are puns? So, good for Bayley. You know, I was kind of shocked that she won. So, good for her. I probably would have had it at WrestleMania, but that's just me. The overall match, like, it seemed like it was slacking off a bit in some ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think there was a lot of confusion in certain areas, or I don't know, the whole entire match seemed off, and that's something I thought I would never say in regards to, like, Bayley and Charlotte.
The only thing is, like, the wrestlers can be involved with confusion, right? But some of it could fall onto the agent that, like, handles the match. Like, say if Road Dogg, I know he's a SmackDown agent, but I'm using this because I know he's a definite agent. Agents this match, he's got to give the outline for what I need to do. So, if he didn't give a proper outline, they're going to go out and do like a deer in headlights, not knowing what to do, just improving on the fly. Which somewhat, yes, can lead to good moments, but half of the time could ruin a match. But I'm not saying it's entirely the agent's fault. I don't think it is. But they have got some part of a way of confusing the match a little bit because they haven't outlined it properly, or Vince hasn't outlined it properly either. So, you know, because wrestling's scripted, folks. So,
Still real,
yeah.
Josh.
That guy just gets way too much like time on the internet. There's just so much play time with people playing that thing, that meme or whatever it is. I don't know the main terms. I'm old. I feel old.
Too much airtime.
Exactly.
So, it looks like it's inevitable that Sasha Banks versus Bayley versus Charlotte versus Nia Jax is going to happen at WrestleMania for the Raw Women's Championship.
They've booked the triple threat. I don't know if booked it, but I don't know if they booked. We'll know in June. I don't think Nia Jax is involved.
I think she would have been, or maybe she.
I think she's in some sort of little battle royal for a number one contendership or something, or Raw versus SmackDown brand supremacy thing. They've just put together at last minute like they did with the SmackDown versus Raw one at WrestleMania 28 at that same venue. So I was hoping they'd do something like that, but I don't think they're going to book it. But there you go. If they do that, I think they should do that with the women and a battle royal sort of thing, like 6 SmackDown women and 6. But they're doing all the SmackDown women in a championship match. Oh, never mind. My plans are just so much better than theirs.
So, following that match, you won't even call this a match. Kevin Owens versus Goldberg for the WWE Universal Championship. Now, before, I know you two are having some built-up emotions right now, so let me just say what I have to say real quick. My initial thoughts after that match, like my heart sunk, and that is the first time ever that I've ever felt sick to my stomach in wrestling in general. Goldberg won the WWE Universal Championship in 20 seconds, whatever it was, due to a distraction by Chris Jericho. That's quite ironic, honestly, but storyline-wise it makes sense. So he's going to go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 33 for the Universal Championship. Initial thoughts, I felt sick to my stomach, but even with a week removed, I am still shocked and a little upset that they did it, and I don't know. I'm having a hard time putting it into words because it's that shock value. It's one of those things where you know that they're going to do it, but you don't know if they're going to do it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. But my spiel is out of the way. One of you guys take the floor with your initial thoughts after the pay-per-view and your thoughts now.
I'll go first. 3 words. Fuck that company. It's just that simple. Like, what the Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens feud sort of needed the Universal Championship. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg does not need a championship, for fuck's sake. Like what? No, I was pissed off then. I'm still pissed off now. Probably even, in fact, more pissed off. The fact that this is the thing, because Goldberg's leaving after WrestleMania, like that is known, and Brock Lesnar is definitely winning the championship. So what's the point in this at all? Like, Goldberg's still 1-up, even if Brock Lesnar wins. So Goldberg still effectively wins the feud. Like, this doesn't make sense to me. Like, what the fuck? Might just have Goldberg win and then drop the title the next night. I'd rather that, to be honest.
That's what one of the, someone that works at Ukes, they tweeted out in anger. The title. Jericho and Owens needs the title at Mania. It would have raised the stakes for that match. Brock and Goldberg doesn't need it. And they hit the nail right on the head in you have there as well there, Josh. That's the main thing I'm pissed off over. And the fact that 2 part-timers are battling probably in the main event of WrestleMania.
Definitely. That's how they're building it anyway.
Exactly. So the fact that 2 part-timers are battling at the main event of WrestleMania for Raw's Major Championship, when we already know the outcome, since we all know that Goldberg's leaving, which means Brock Lesnar will win, which still means we'll get a part-timer. He won't defend at every pay-per-view, and it's not what we deserve, it's not what we wanted. And at the end of the day, Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, on the other hand, yeah, you could argue that Jericho might leave after WrestleMania for Fozzy, but that is not the point. That match is much more deserving of the Universal title than Goldberg and Lesnar.
And my point is, also, guess who gets the pay-per-view after WrestleMania? Raw! And their title's not going to be there.
Yes, I do. Good point.
This is getting me pissed off. No. I have a stress ball. I have a stress thing here, and I'm imagining it's Goldberg's head. I'm squeezing it. I'm squeezing a lot out of WCW and Goldberg. That's what I wish I could do. But no. Because Vince hates WCW and anyone who wrestled for that company.
That's true. It's true. So let's move on to a happier topic before your blood pressure gets too high, Josh. Let's move on to the Hall of Fame. Well, yeah, the Hall of Fame. The list of inductees that I have right now, and I apologize if I am forgetting a couple, but the ones I remembered off the top of my head were Kurt Angle, yay, DDP, Rick Rude, and Beth Phoenix.
Third one.
You got
Teddy
Rock and
Long.
Roll Express.
Rock and Roll Express, yeah.
So Teddy Long.
Originally on TNO.
And the Rock and Roll Express. Now that's a pretty solid Hall of Fame induction list, if you ask me. What are your guys' thoughts on it?
It's absolutely amazing. One of the best I've ever seen.
I'd say 2006 is better. So we had Eddie, Brett, who else? Was it Jim? No, Jimmy Snuka was inducted in '94. Was it Iron Sheik 05? No, Iron Sheik was 05. Or you could say 05 because Hogan, Sheik, Roddy Piper. You know, you could say that, but I prefer 2006 because it eclipses because Eddie Guerrero. So, but this class is definitely number 2 in my opinion. Like Kurt Angle. Glad to see him back under the WWE umbrella where he deserves to be for so long. Like, I wish he didn't stay in TNA for that long and didn't have the drug issues, because if he wasn't, he could have had another couple of reigns with the belt, and we could have seen the feud with Rusev that I wanted to see, you know? But, unfortunately, it's come down to this, and because normally to a load of wrestlers, the Hall of Fame means they're done. Nothing else they don't need to wrestle anymore. So could that be a sign for Angle not wrestling again? We don't know, but I'm on the Hall of Fame.
It's a bit. I do too, because look at Sting.
Exactly.
It's happened
Look
before.
at Sting. Yeah. Who else? No, Hulk Hogan didn't, because he wrestled at that year's SummerSlam. Oh my god, that SummerSlam match. Oh my god, don't remind me. Let's watch SummerSlam 2005. Shawn Michaels overselling. For Hulk Hogan.
That was a great match. What are you
Let's
talking about?
not.
Are you serious? Are you literally on P-Leaf right
That
now?
was the greatest match ever, Josh. Like, don't even, like, try to argue the point.
One of the best. You putting that over Savage and Steamboat really does irk me.
No, it is over Savage and Steamboat. I would even say that's more over than Hogan and Andre at WrestleMania 3.
That was a shit match anyway.
Exactly, that's why
To
I
be
thought-
fair. Yeah, but it's not the number one.
I'm joking.
For
I'm
fuck's sake.
joking.
You nearly got my blood pressure higher again. Higher than the Goldberg shit.
Really? Is that even possible?
Yes,
Higher than Gold?
it is.
That's funny. Higher than Gold. I should stop. Jokes are not funny today. So, they haven't released, like, or inducted anybody into the celebrity wing just yet, and I think the.
I'm gonna say I'm guessing for that this week. I'm guessing for that this week.
Who do you think it's gonna be?
Who goes in though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you already have Trump, you already have Snoop Dogg, you already have Arnold.
Fuck's sake.
Like, I don't know who else. Howie Mandel, maybe? I don't know, the Jeopardy guy?
Lennon?
I don't know who you would.
Well, fucking, what's the Price is Right guy? Not the older one, the new one. Begins with a D, but competed in the Royal Rumble once. Drew Carey's in it. That one WWF appearance. That Hall of Fame induction is one of the worst, in my opinion. Drew Carey, 2011, I think it was. Like, no. Who's been celebrity involvement really in the last few years? The only thing I can remember is Snoop Dogg at WrestleMania last year.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if somebody like Kim Kardashian was inducted.
Oh, fuck right. What's she deserve it for? What does she do it for? Showing our ass on the internet? No thanks.
Well, she did host that one WrestleMania. I think it was WrestleMania 24.
That was her sister.
No, that was Kim Kardashian.
Oh, was it? Oh. Maybe then. It probably will. Do you know what? Using that logic, you're using Vince's logic, which is probably right. I don't think it will be her necessarily. I'd rather it be Lemmy, to be honest. I know it's a posthumous induction, but...
That's who I wanted it to be.
He was involved for a lot of years. Yes, he didn't show up that often, which he didn't need to. He only really needed to show up at WrestleManias. And, yeah, he mucked up the song lyrics, but that was what was good about it. Well, mind you, in real life, he hated playing those songs. I don't know why, but he just did. When fans asked to play those songs, he went, no, fuck off, but no. So what, I can only really go to your idea and say Kim Kardashian's the only likeable one. Likeable to be announced, but
That's
trying to think of someone else who has been involved. Who actually has been involved in the past year that isn't Snoop Dogg. Can't say Jonathan Coachman because he isn't... No, can't really say Conor McGregor because he's only been involved with tweets.
Oh, no.
Like,
wait, what if it's Jon Stewart?
oh, yeah.
Oh.
That can also happen. Yeah. Oh, no.
Like, I like Jon Stewart,
no.
but I don't know how much I like him.
I don't, because I've never watched I've never watched his show before, except for the Seth Rollins segment, when he came in and scared him. I've never seen his show. He looked like a pretentious prick. So, yeah. He looks like. May not be one, but on the show he looked like one. They just spewed about politics, which I don't like politics anyway, so, you know.
Well, hey, I'll call it right.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna call it right here and say that either Kim Kardashian or Jon Stewart are gonna be announced for Hall of Fame, one of those two. Or they could do a double celebrity wing induction, I don't know, if they're feeling special, I don't know.
Have they inducted Cyndi Lauper?
That's a good question. I don't think so.
They haven't. I've got a feeling before she passes on, she's going to be inducted. Because she was very integral into the success of the WWF. She is the only celebrity wing induction I think would deserve it. Okay. If she hasn't been. I don't think she has been.
I don't think.
No. There you go. There's a deserving celebrity induction. If you want to go back a couple of minutes and see the less not deserving at all, you can go back. But there you go. I think it should be Cyndi Lauper. But who I think it's going to be is Jon Stewart.
What about you, Haydn?
We'll just have to wait. Just have to wait to find out Monday, I guess.
Now you've said it, Jon Stewart seems the most logical WWE sense option.
Or they could be kiboshing the celebrity wing altogether, because I haven't heard anything rumoured about the celebrity wing.
I'd love it if it will let me though. I'd love
and
it.
Also, I haven't heard anything about not the Conor Costa Award, the Warrior Award. Dana's just signed another contract with WWE, so surely they can do it again. But actually, no, there was a fan recently who passed away from cancer. Yeah, Drax the Destroyer. He'd be a good if it was going to anyone, I think it should go to him and his family. If they were doing it again.
There is something interesting about it. Somebody had asked or tweeted at Cody Rhodes asking if they did something for Drax Shadow in regards to the Warrior Award, if Cody Rhodes would do something for it, and Cody Rhodes had quoted the tweet saying absolutely, and so that would be interesting to see if they did do something.
I don't think WWE would allow it because he's on TNA. Unless they struck a deal where a WWE star would go on to TNA programming for one night, or vice versa. Unless Cody's not on a contract with TNA, but I believe he's on a short-term contract with TNA, sort of thing. Which is one of the looser-term contracts, so that could prevent him, but I would like to see it if it did happen. And him has Cody Rhodes, not a Stardust.
I agree.
Come one more time because of that and all that.
So I mean,
that's the only thing.
Yeah, I mean, overall, this Hall of Fame list is a pretty solid one, and I look forward to seeing who inducts who into the Hall
We've already got confirmation of who's inducting Rick Rude. That's Ricky Steamboat.
Okay.
So, we already know that. I don't know what his family, or apparently all of his family except his son, because his son passed away. One of his sons passed away. But all of his family are at Mania, apparently, so, you know, that'd be great for the Rude family to finally get the WWE embrace that they deserve. That he should have got if, unfortunately, he didn't pass away in 97. So, I think it was 97. Yeah.
So, right.
But I want, but can I lowball and say who should induct Kurt Angle?
Yeah.
I think it should be Steve Austin.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
What about a DDP? I've been hearing some things, and I've listened to Eric Bischoff's podcast, and it just seems like, I don't know, I think the three people that could induct DDP are either like Jake the Snake, Scott Hall, or Eric Bischoff.
Joe, what, I'm going to go left field and say that guy who the program helped, the first one that was videoed, Arthur, I don't know if you've seen it. If you haven't, see it, because he was literally on the edge of death, like that obese, and he literally got to a point where he could actually start walking without aid and running and stuff like that on the program. And I tried DDP yoga before, and it kicks my fucking arse. That's why I haven't done it since, but I will try and get back into it as well. Once I've consulted my doctor about it and get it all approved. But, you know, it has helped a lot of people. So I think they should get all of the people that have been videoed by him to induct him, and then after that, then Jake the Snake or someone come out, and then DDP. Okay. That's my opinion, anyway. Or both Jake and Scott Hall together. I think that would suit it better, to be honest.
Who do you think inducts Beth Phoenix? I'm thinking Natalia.
Edge.
Oh, okay, Edge too.
Edge.
That could work. Well, I mean, yeah, it does work, because...
They're the only couple at the minute to go in the Hall of Fame, until Vince and Linda pop their clogs and Triple H decides to induct his father and mother-in-law. That's the only one I can see going in again. Maybe if they induct Elizabeth as well. They were Macho Man and Elizabeth, even though they weren't a couple until the end, so you can kind of debate if that was or not. But I can't really see any other couple going in other than Vince and Linda when they go pass away. So, but yeah, Edge, I think.
What about Teddy Long, Holla Holla, tag team match? You go.
JBL.
JBL, alright.
JBL and Ron Simmons, because they were their ride buddies in either the WWF or WCW, or both. So I think that would, or Paul Heyman, because they were both managing in WCW at the time. Bob's your uncle, there you go. But yeah, I think APA.
Alright. And then the Rock and Roll Express.
I'd love it to be Jim Cornette. It's not going to be. Because that was their manager in one of the territories. Freebirds? No.
See, no, I thought of that. Like, I think...
I did.
Like, Freebirds would make sense.
Yeah, but I don't know if they wrestled that much because they were in different territories. They were Freebirds were in WCCW, and they were always in like the proper NWA, like WCW NWA sort of thing, territory. AWA, I think some of it as well. So I'm not too sure they fit. But other than Jim Cornette, I can't really see any other person. I'm going to get the information up while I talk, but yeah, I don't know. I've not got It's one of their managers, and the only manager I can think of is Jim Cornette, and I think he's blackballed, to be fair. So, I hope he's not. Well, mind you, they probably don't want fuck, and whatever the fuck on this stage. So,
I would. I'd pay to see that.
Kind of a. Well, yeah, Vince wouldn't, because it's a PG product, unfortunately. So, you know. But Jesus, they wrestled in almost every promotion. I'll list all the promotions they wrestled in: ECW, WCW, NWA, WWC, which is Carlos Colon's promotion, which was responsible in killing, is it Bruce Brody? I think, I don't know. Allegedly, don't quote me on that. UWF, Smoky Mountain Wrestling, WWF, USWA, CWA, AWA, FMW, and JCW. That's a total of 3, 6, 9. I think it's 12 promotions they've wrestled in. That's their original incarnation, I think. So, Jim Crockett Promotions, was it? That they wrestled with Jim Cornette? No. Oh no, it was the Midnight Express. I thought the Rock and Roll Express was also managed by Jim Cornette. Oh, let me check that, because otherwise I'll have to say allegedly. Oh, it was. I was right, good. Oh, it was also managed by Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman could induct them. So, there you go.
There you go. So next up, I feel like we should cover this one first. The Hardys. The Broken Hardys. So they recently left TNA, and they went to Ring of Honor, and they defeated the Bucks of Youth for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles. But now...
The Bucks of shit.
Well, that's Josh's alias for him. It's okay. And so...
Yes.
Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer Radio is now reporting that the Hardys are going through some physical tests that WWE makes people do, and it's possible that they may be on the Raw after WrestleMania.
I wish there was on SmackDown, because the tag team division there is just blind. And they're not even apparently having a match at WrestleMania either. Like, what? The Raw tag team titles are, which are the lesser belts, in my opinion. And they're not having the SmackDown tag titles at WrestleMania. And they're probably, even if they are, they're going to put them on the pre-show. Mm-hmm. Oh, the pre-show for Mania doesn't really matter as a pre-show. Yes, it fucking does. Don't fucking come at me, bro. You know? The pre-show does not matter. And the fact it's also 2 hours pisses the hell out of that. Pisses me the hell off. So, yeah.
I know that Dave Meltzer has said that Mania is going to be 6.5 hours this year.
Fuck off. Get your alcohol ready. I'm gonna need it. Oh yeah, Stevie can't drink yet. Oh, Haydn can't. Can you drink Haydn? You're not 18 yet, are you?
You talking to me? Hayden? Oh yeah, Hayden. That's right.
Haydn, yeah.
What were you saying?
You're not 18 yet, are you?
No.
I'm the only one who can drink.
I can get parents' permission. Cough, cough, cough.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, not more. Apparently, even if that's so, you're not allowed to have beer or something. You're only allowed to have light alcohols, apparently. But obviously, that
just
doesn't
wait.
equal, but there you go.
Just wait 6 months and I will be.
Exactly. And so in the next WrestleMania, when we got... Oh, no, you'll be in America. Which is 21!
I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
I'll also be the only one that drinks then as well. Huh? Oh no, I probably won't be drinking anyway because I'll be teetotal. So I'm a knob.
Well,
Anyway.
I mean, it's not the most far-fetched thing. I probably shouldn't even be talking about this on the podcast, but I have a friend.
Yeah, you probably could get arrested in the Trump organization.
Well, no. Like, I have a friend that went to a hockey game, and
Oh, you're getting a friend in trouble. Nice one.
oh no,
Nice
I'm not mentioning names. But he said that he had gotten beer, and he's 18, I'm pretty sure. And if you guys don't know, I'm in America, and so it's not the most far-fetched idea. Depends on how.
Come in here to say the motherfucking day, yeah.
Don't do underage drinking unless
I had to do that. I can't say unless I'm me, because I'm not. I'm over the age of drinking here.
Yeah, I'm saying
I'm old.
unless you're Haydn.
I'm old.
Yeah.
I'm nearly 20 in a month.
Oh,
I'm
God.
just gonna go grey hair just thinking about it.
Oh,
Yes.
God. Oh, man.
That's why I'm going out to Mania on my 21st. If you haven't heard me babble on about it for months,
I have.
you should have known.
So.
You make me sick.
I know. I'm sorry, but Hardy.
You make me sick.
I don't even know how we got into this topic, but the Hardy Boys, Broken Hardys.
Yes.
Do we see their broken gimmick come to the WWE?
I'd
No.
love to say it, but it ain't gonna happen.
But I think I can consider them trolling us with playing like a type of like sort of piano, and then cutting off the lights going off and it going dun 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 dun. You know, the original Hardy's music in the WWF. You know that one. Yeah, I can see them doing that.
But
then I could see them still coming out in broken gear, but not the broken stuff. You know, because the fact that they're still applying for the trademark. And trademarks take a long time to go through. I don't think he'll have the trademark in time for the Raw after Mania. And anyway, he'd have to give up the trademark to WWE because WWE are fucking assholes.
what about in the situation of AJ Styles? Did he give up his trademark?
Oh no, that's true. Maybe it's different strokes for different folks though. Maybe they wanted AJ Styles because AJ Styles is a big enough name outside, like in Japan. So that's probably why they want to keep the AJ Styles, because they wanted to target Japan at the time, and still do. Because that's the reason why they've got Gallows, Anderson, Nakamura, Styles.
Joe.
In a sense, so I don't. It's lesser of, but the main four, the reason why they got them is for Japan, Nakamura, Gallows and Anderson and Styles, because they were all grabbed from New Japan. Joe was grabbed from TNA, well, a little stint in Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor. Honourable Ring, whatever the Hardys call it, to get back in, sort of into topic. So the Hardys, I don't know. But I don't see them coming back as broken. If they are, I'll be happy about it. If they aren't, I'll still be happy about it, because Matt and Jeff have deserved to be in WWE, so, yeah.
I think they'll tease it, but it won't happen.
Yeah.
I hope it does. If
Yeah.
not, I'll let the gimmick live on in my own creation.
Yeah, but after they leave WWE, they'll still be able to do it, so... And they might be able to do their little Hardy show, because a year before Jeff left, they were able to do that little online show. I don't know if you've seen it, but the Hardy show, like where they do little skits, they could bring it back in that. Vince could let them do that, but Shop Hardy's closing, so they won't be able to, unless they do it on demand, like, you know, or sell it to WWE, like, gear WWE, put this show up on the network or something, to show our alter egos that we want to show. Let us do the creative for it. but then we'll let you do whatever our character you want to do on TV. That could be a compromise. So you can still get broken Hardys on WWE programming, but it'll just be on the network. You know what I mean? It won't be on TV. So you get the best of both worlds anyway.
Okay. Alright, I can see that. Hopefully. I just want to see their broken gimmicks in WWE. That'd be great to see.
Imagine WWE production of the final deletion. Like, say, put around... No, not Matt versus Jeff, because we've seen that in WWE, and we know they can't book that, like, twice. The first booking of it was the Vengeance 2001 match. But the 2000 whenever WrestleMania 25 was, that was bad all over. So, but they could do like a Delete or Decay sort of situation, like with a tag team and then fight all over the Hardy compound, but have proper WWE production behind it, Vince behind it, Kevin Dunn behind it. Even though I don't despise Kevin Dunn, he does create good video packages and good videos. The broadcast live itself is bad at, but the video packages is second to none on. So I would like to see a WWE produced final deletion like or Delete or Decay like event. That'd be decent for a Raw, and that would definitely make Raw interesting, and more people will watch because people on the WWE side will go, "That's Jeff Hardy, I want to watch." Or maybe because they've seen somebody, and this is Matt Hardy, I want to watch. Like, I need to watch Raw. It gives a need to watch Raw, which is absolute zero at the moment. So, that's just my theory that I would like
I
from
believe
WWE.
if the Broken Hardys do not debut, there is another being out there that is indeed, in fact, broken. And I think that the WWE would greatly benefit from signing this thing.
Definitely. They'll definitely benefit from signing the Hardys. They're the most non-retired, experienced. They're the only tag team left of the TLC 3. If you know what I'm saying. Like the Dudleys have basically retired as a tag team. Devon was a producer of SmackDown, but apparently he's either gone or on vacation or on break. Bubba's now, well, I don't know if we were ever going to talk about this in the show, but he's gone to Ring of Honor for a year, I think. So we could possibly see Bubba Ray as Ring of Honor champion. I thought I'd never say that ever in my life. And Edge and Christian are both retired. So they're the only active wrestling tag team.
Like the broken gimmick did go to WWE. I think I might know someone who would like to be the manager.
Broken Gerald.
If they needed a manager. Yes.
Yes, that's what I was getting at. Look, if they can't bring the broken gimmicks as the Hardys, then they'll bring Broken Gerald and sign him to a lucrative $1 million contract. They'll sell all sorts of merch. It's going to happen, and it'll be wonderful.
In your fucking dreams,
Exactly.
Bonnie lad.
Exactly, in my dreams. If you guys don't know who Broken Gerald is, you haven't been around long enough to know what Broken Gerald is. Let me just tell you.
And you should be blessed. And you should be blessed
No.
with that knowledge. With that knowledge that you don't know. Now, Steve, the fact is going to tell you it's gonna break your brains in half.
You should be devastated if you don't know who Broken Gerald is.
No, you should be thanking...
Hold up! Let me finish the thought! Fuck you! Shut the fuck up! Fuck you! Shut up! I ain't done finished the thought! Shut the fuck up!
The Lord.
And those that do know, you should be blessed.
Here's the thing, though. Josh mentioned
No, I'm brain damaged forever.
He mentioned how his brain could be broken in half. Broken Gerald. I think that's not a coincidence, is it?
Broken Hardy, you mean? I don't mean broken that piece of shit. He might as well join the Bucks of shit. That's how much he means to me.
Fine, Broken Gerald
The
will be
Bucks
the...
of shit are shit.
Then Broken Gerald will be the Bucks of Youth's manager, and then once when their contract is up with Ring of Honor, they'll go to the WWE, and then they will face the Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy with Broken Gerald in their corner, and they will reign supreme in the Raw Tag Team division.
No.
End of
No.
story. You can
Oh, you'd say you'd rather that piece of shit than say Webby's guy's father of what's
Senior
his face?
Benjamin.
Oh, what's his name in the... Exactly. They're obviously not going to call him Senior Benjamin because TNA will probably have a hissy fit and sue them. So it could be Benjamin the Great or something, let's just say.
Or
And
Benjamin
then Webby
Senior.
Sky herself, I don't think she'll be involved.
Well, if they call them Benjamin
Or
Senior.
Benjamin, or just for a laugh, Junior Benjamin, just for fun. Funsies, just to reverse it.
Oh,
You know.
wow, we spent so much time talking about broken people. Let's move on to the WWE UK Championship live event that they're doing on May 6th and May the 7th in Norwich, England. Some of the people that will be featured are the WWE UK Champion Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, Pete Dunne, Mark Andrews, Wolfgang, Tyson T-Bone, Sam Gradwell, James Drake, Joseph Connors, Dan Malone. Oh, I'm gonna botch these names. It's already bad. Maloney and Saxon Huxley. And then some of the cruiserweights from 205 Live, such as Rich Swann, Akira Tozawa, TJ Perkins, the Brian Kendrick, and Tony Nese. Very interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised they put the cruiserweights in there.
Yeah, I
I don't know why, but...
It is a shame.
I want to go, but I just can't survive the £50 price for a standard ticket. Like, no, I'd rather pay that in the O2 to see a house show. Just in fact, I did. So, you know, no. But sorry, if I can watch it on the network, nah, no way.
Exactly, 50 quid is quite expensive just for a standard ticket for UK. For a house show, I don't pay that. So.
But I understand the fact that it's taped where Paige's dad's promotion tapes, exactly where. That's probably why they was forced to say no to Jack Swagger appearing, because they were taping there. And probably WAW might have had a promotional slot, they probably will, with Ricky Knight going, hello, I'm here, my sons might come out, I don't think so. You know, sort of thing.
Right on.
So that's just me.
I'm gonna guess that at the end of this live event, if you will, there'll be a new UK champion. Now, out of the people that I listed, and I think I know where we're all heading with like who we want, who do you think is going to be the next WWE United Kingdom champion?
Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all
Pete
have
Dunne.
the general consensus here that Pete Dunne will become the new WWE UK champion, so it should be interesting to see that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we know if it's being streamed or is it just strictly a live event?
I'm guessing it will be on the network, considering it's on a Saturday and Sunday again, at around
That's what I'm
the
thinking.
same time the UK tournament was. So, it could be. I think it will be, to like kick off the fact, oh, we're going to have UK Championship live shows everywhere, in small arenas, big arenas. I think the fact they'll all tape the UK live matches at the arenas, like what they're doing for May on the tour as well. I think I've got a high suspicion they'll take them matches and put it on one show, that sort of thing, and then start a UK weekly show. So, could happen.
Well, that's all the topics for today. I hope you guys did enjoy listening. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. If you did enjoy, please make sure to buy, slam that like button.
Oh, before we go, can I mention something?
For sure.
Can I mention one thing?
Yeah.
We apologise if there was any background noise in the background, because Steve forgot to mention it two times in a row.
Oh no.
You're breaking the trend.
Maybe
I had to steal your line. Or maybe just put it as a flashing thing on the beginning, like next time. So you don't have to say it. And you're still saying it basically.
Okay. Alright.
Like a flashing piece of text. So
That'd work.
yeah.
Or I'll just add something
Exactly.
at the beginning before getting into the body of the podcast. Be like, sorry if you hear any background noise or something like that. I don't know.
Exactly.
But
At Steve, I think, yeah.
thank you guys so much for listening. If you did enjoy, please make sure to slam that like button below. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to make sure this video gets in your sub box. Don't forget to follow all of us on Twitter for the latest updates. Don't forget to turn on notifications to know when all of our videos hit our channels. Turn on notifications on iTunes when you download the Pro Wrestling Weekly podcast. Make sure you check out SLTD Wrestling for all the latest and fantasy teams and whatnot. Make sure you check out Inner Wrestling Nerd for all the latest Choose Sweet news. And with that said, we will see you guys in the next episode of Pro Wrestling Weekly.